I came here on the 13th of March. I brought a woman from America who wanted to take her father's ashes back to the States. And that's when I discovered the wall where her father's ashes were was vandalized. That was the first wall that actually went. And I informed City Parks about it on the same day. And I got a response from the general manager apologizing to the family, but nothing was done. Nothing was done. They haven't all been vandalized, but we reckon that between 4,000 and 5,000 ash niches, as we call them, have been damaged, been opened up and damaged. This is the worst. Even City Parks are saying they've never seen anything like this in any of their cemeteries here before. I've had lots of messages sent via our Facebook page and via Johannesburg Heritage Foundation's email address. Please, we're desperate. We don't live in Joburg anymore. We live in Australia, we live in Cape Town, we live in Durban. Please will you find the ashes and let us know what the status is. And I've been able to find all the ones that, and they've been very grateful for it, but the one in particular, she said find, I think it was her father, and it was fine. The ash wall had not been vandalized, but a couple of days later I went back and I had to go back to her and say, I'm terribly sorry, but they have now vandalized your father's ashes. So when I've been here, I've met quite a few people, because there's a steady stream of people coming in to look for their family's ashes, and most of them have been in tears. You know, I can't understand why they would do this. I entrusted my so-and-so's ashes to City Parks and I expected them to be here forever. And then I get the news over the media that the walls have been trashed and the ashes have been scattered, and it's been terrible.
Well, I wanted to take, I've got my mother's ashes. I'll take them with me and we'll do something else with them. I don't want to leave them here because you guys can fix it up, or the friends of the cemeteries can fix it up, and then just 2 years down the line the same thing happens again. But this is all that I've got of my grandmother, the boxes. I mean, that's what's left of the box. This is just so bad. Why? Why? What's there for them? Why? Now, I've heard stories that they're looking for jewelry. I mean, that would have been burned anyway. Then we've heard stories that they use it for muti. I don't know. I would say why.
Now, when you start looking at the infrastructure, the fence around here in Braamfontein has been missing for, quite a lot of the fence anyway, has been missing for close on 2 years and hasn't been replaced. So therefore anybody can walk in at any time. So whose responsibility is that? Is it the families or is it the municipality? So you start looking back and forwards and say, come on chaps, let's get our act together. There's something drastically wrong. And it's not just here in Johannesburg. Well, not just here in Braamfontein, but also in various other areas in Johannesburg, but right throughout the country as well. And then last year, the windows of the crematorium were broken into, and they got into the columbarium at the bottom. There was a bit of damage there, but nothing taken. But here, in this particular case, it is real, pure vandalism. Now you start looking at what have they taken, what's missing, And that we can only do now with an assessment of what we're doing today. Is actually taking the names, the plaques, making sure the plus minus, well, they've got to be in the correct place. See what ashes are missing, and then we can actually start looking very carefully and notify the families. But again, Johannesburg City Parks and the City of Johannesburg have got to come to the playing field here. So you say, well, is anybody going to stop this? And what is the purpose of it? You know, you can break it, you can sell it, you can do all the various things, but that's not the point. You've got to look carefully and say, are people respecting the dead? Are they worried about their elders, their ancestors, and everything else that goes with it? Because someday somebody's going to come back and just haunt them, you know, one way or the other.